Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New York Jets. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Fields. It's complete on a bubble screen. That's Wilson. And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
And inches at the 33-yard line.
11. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Fields. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. The Jets at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. West right, fifth. Right.
Now it's Fields. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action. Now McCarthy. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. That'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Throwing is McCarthy. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first
downs on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Here's McCarthy. Flush to his right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
That's complete to McBride. Room here to run. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards that time.
That's good for a Jets. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Fields now to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 54 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And that flag accepted.
Jake Elliott set.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Whatever y'all are.
Drive together. Throwing after the interception. McCarthy. Over the middle of the traffic, and that's complete.
It's a game of 10. First down, Minnesota.
Now McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Here we go. Nice instruction. Stay high.
Fields. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Fights loose. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Right.
Ball again. And a strong run that time as it's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
At the 43-yard line.
Watch right. Right.
Give to Hall running right. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here we go. 319, that's net.
Back to throw. Fields. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Throwing again, McCarthy. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To the air with McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Second and 5. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now else.
Trap 60, trap 60.
3rd and goal, McCarthy. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it.
19, 7
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now Ryland for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Jets 21, Vikings 14.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Escaping the pressure right. This is Smith with a grab. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Fields. He finds Wilson. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's Fields. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Jefferson moving in motion left. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
Man in the middle, and it's complete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jake Elliott set to
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Oh, man.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. McCarthy. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First down, Vikings.
On play action, McCarthy. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 21.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Boy, shifts past him. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
It's gummy.
This drive is all
That's
about
fun.
one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Now it's Fields. His throw incomplete.
A lot of of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Fields. Flushed out right. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They'll run on first down with Wright. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. McCarthy off to play fake. He's got his man on the crossing route. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing is McCarthy. They'll buy some time right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got... Man complete. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And his kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Here we go, son.
One play action. Fields out to his left. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Fields now to throw. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Green 19.
A shotgun snap. Fields gonna look deep for Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10.
Play action. It's Fields. Flush to his right. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Fields. This is caught. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Right back to use Chuck again. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Fields going to change things up here.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Trey McBride there to make the grab. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for 2.
Here we go.
Fields trying to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That keeps the score. Vikings 31. Jets 27. Jake Elliott set.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And this will be a Vikings first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Open man, that's Felton. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll send a receiver in motion left. McCarthy operating from the gun. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And his throw here is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. To the air again, McCarthy. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send him back to the drawing board.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. To the air with McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. That one a back-breaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Fields. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. This one deep for Wilson. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Vikings 38, Jets 33.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts. But even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. We'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking to throw McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Minnesota, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.